You are now tuned in to Jenna Unfiltered, Unfiltered. Jenna Unfiltered, Jenna Unfiltered. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jenna Unfiltered, Unfiltered. Yeah, Jenna Unfiltered. It's Jenna.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is JP, and if you're returning, then welcome back. In today's video, I decided to pick up the camera. It is midday, if you want to call it midday. It's 2:33, 2:34 to be exact. So half of my day is over with. Sorry guys if you hear some noise in the background. I'm washing clothes. My washroom is right there. I'm drying clothes also, and my husband is upstairs working out. If you hear some banging, ain't nobody getting beat over here. It's just my husband working out, okay? So I need to go to the grocery store and run a couple errands. So I thought that it would be a good time just to pick up the camera, hang out with you guys for the afternoon. So if you are interested in hanging out with me while I run my errands and then come back home to see me do this crock pot recipe, then please keep watching.
Too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame, yeah, yeah.
Hey you guys, hopefully you can hear me. I'm on the condiments aisle right now. Hopefully I can find this BWW sauce. I never purchased it in the store before, and I haven't had this kind before either. So hopefully I can. Oh, hey, we lit. Now the recipe only called for 2 of them. She only used 2 of them. No, she used 1. I'm gonna use 2 because I like my stuff extremely saucy. So far I think I have everything. So let's get out of here before I buy more stuff. Oh child, the struggle. And having that mask on, honey. Woo, the heat flashes. The heat flashes. So that was a pretty quick trip. I'm gonna cut this air on before I pass out. That was a pretty quick trip to the grocery store, which is why if y'all don't remember me saying, I prefer to come to this Randall's right here now instead of going to my local HEB, because it's just you got to do too much. You got to do way too much to get in there. You got to do way too much to check out. And don't get me wrong, I like the store, but on days when I just need to get in and get out, I don't want to have to drive around 8 times to find a parking spot. You know exactly what I mean. I feel like I had a piece of lint right here. Excuse me, y'all. So I'm on my way home now. I'm kind of in a rush. My husband is on his way to work, and of course, you know, he called me while I think I called him, but he ended up asking for some things while I was at the grocery store for his lunch for the next few days. So I'm trying to race to beat him out of the door so that I can give him these few items, and then I will show you guys what I picked up, because I didn't, of course, if you've been around long enough, you know I don't just go in the store for what I need to go in the store for. I hop out with 50 things, and that's just what I did today. I picked up some other things that I felt like would go good with the dinner tonight, as well as some other things that I probably didn't need but just picked up anyway. So I will see you guys once I make it back home. You Guys, I just made it home. I put the stuff out on the counter. So let me flip the camera around and show you guys what I purchased from Randall's today. Here's an overview of everything that I got from Randall's. I'm gonna go ahead and start on this side today. So I picked up these mini corn on the cob. I'm gonna have that with dinner tonight. I picked up a couple cans of these chicken Vienna sausage. A couple of them are missing because husband put them in his lunch kit. I'm trying this International Delight Caramel Macchiato. I hope I'm saying that right. Creamer. These last like day or two, I've been really craving coffee, and so I decided to pick that up when I seen it. I got some vegetable oil here because I was running low. I picked up a couple cans of sardines again for my husband. I'm not a fan of sardines. I actually have never had sardines. That's just a fact about me, but I'm not a fan of how it smells, but Boo loves it, so that's that. I also picked up some more noodles. We were out of our favorite flavor, which is the teriyaki beef in the Yokisaba. Child, okay, that sounds about right. So we like the teriyaki beef in this flavor, and then my son likes the teriyaki beef in the chow mein Nissin. So I got a couple of each one. Here I have the garlic parmesan sauce for tonight's dinner. When I saw the TikTok video, the lady only used one. I think I said this in the store, but if not, I like my stuff saucy. So I had to get 2 of those. They were 2 for $5, by the way, too. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I got the breast fillets for dinner tonight. I picked up this Sargento Parmesan cheese shredded. There were 2 for $5, so I just picked up 2. I got some Philadelphia cream cheese. Child, we talking too fast today. Let me slow it down. I picked up 2. The recipe only called for 1, but I just went ahead and got 2. I picked up some more chicken seasoning. This is chicken seasoning by Weber. The lady in the TikTok video did not have an ounce. I'm talking about a pinch, okay, of seasoning on that chicken. Now, I don't mind adding cream cheese to my recipe, even though this is not a go-to staple recipe item of mine generally, but I will not forfeit my seasoning. Do you hear me? I'm not forfeiting it. This seasoning I will be trying on this chicken for tonight's dinner. I got 2 boxes of penne pasta. Don't even ask me why I got 2 boxes. 1 would have been more than sufficient, but I can always use it for another dinner idea. I got half and half, a small carton. Again, that's for tonight's dinner. The recipe calls for that. And then I just picked up a jar of home-style Alfredo sauce from Prego. Again, for another idea for dinner, maybe in a few days or so or next week. I picked up some garlic butter Ritz crackers. The box is open because, again, husband took them to work. And then these, I'm actually really excited about these. I've never seen either one of them, and I'm a huge fan of garlic toast. I will be eating one of these for dinner. I'm really, really tempted to go with this one, but I think this one would taste better with the chicken pasta dinner tonight. So we'll see how I'm feeling. Again, you guys will see how I do it and what I end up making. So that's it for the items that I got from Randall's. I'm gonna put everything away except for the items that I need for the recipe so that I can go ahead and get the chicken started in the crock pot. Okay guys, so I wanted to go ahead and start boiling my corn. I currently have 2 tablespoons of butter and some garlic. I really, really love garlic on my boiled corn. And for my seasoning, I'm gonna use a little bit of all-purpose Creole seasoning. I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken bouillon. A little accent. Pepper. I'm going to also add a little bit of Lowry's seasoning. I'm actually not a fan of Lowry's, but the store that I just left did not have any season all, so Lowry's it is. And then the secret weapon of it all is this crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil mix. No, I don't eat shellfish, but I do like to use the seasoning when I'm boiling like my turkey necks or corn. So I just like to take a couple of pinches of that, nice size pinches, and salt bay that thing up in there, you know what I mean? So I'm going to let this boil for a little bit. I'm going to stir it continuously every like 30 minutes or so. And what I like to do is add additional seasoning as the water gets lower from the continual boiling. So I'm going to keep my eye on this, but for now, let's go ahead and get this chicken seasoned up and put it in the crock pot. I haven't used my crock pot in a while, so I'm going to wash it before we use it. And if I have not mentioned already, in preparation for the chicken, I just went ahead and started my crock pot, so it is on high. You'll hear the sizzling a little bit from the excess water from me just washing the pot. Let me get some napkins. Guys, I have seasoned up my chicken, and I have diced up my sour cream. And then I already took it off the top of this one that I'm going to use, and then I will just add this one as the chicken is cooking. So maybe in like an hour or so, I'll add the second one. As far as seasoning is concerned, I of course used the kicking chicken like I said I would. Also added some ground pepper and some sea salt. I normally season a lot more with a lot more spices, but I decided to tone it down a bit because I know the chicken is going to take on a lot of this flavor, being that this has to cook for about 4 hours or so. So I will, of course, taste it in a couple hours and maybe about 2.5, 3 hours to see if it needs a little bit something extra. If it does, I'll add it. If it doesn't, then I will leave it. And then I also wanted to add, I picked up this half and half from the grocery store, but I went back and looked at the TikTok video, and it does not require half and half. It requires heavy whipping cream, and I just so happen to already have this in my refrigerator, so I'm going to use that instead. So let's go ahead and dump the sauce. See if I can do this without shaking the camera too much. Child, I hope this come out good. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Okay, that sounds pretty empty. And then on the video, the woman poured, oh, this is a new container of half and half. She poured the half and half, let me try to do this without spilling it, into the bottle. Oh, look how God operate. I had just enough, y'all. So let me shake it up. Uh-oh. I think I misplaced my top. Let me get it, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I found the top. It was hiding from me. Okay. So let's go ahead and open this back up. And pour it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. as you can hear in my voice, I don't have too much too much hope, but you know, I'm gonna remain a little optimistic. I'm gonna try to anyway. Right now I'm throwing in the cream cheese. I did dice it up, as you can see. And I think the last thing that I need to add is the Parmesan cheese. Hey y'all, I am back in the car. It's been about an hour and some change since I talked to y'all. The chicken is doing really good in the crock pot. It's looking how it's supposed to look per the TikTok video, okay? We heavily relying on this here TikTok video until we can taste it, and I can give y'all my personal thoughts and opinions. But it's looking good. I've opened the crock pot once since I dumped everything in there, and it smells amazing. I'm not even gonna front. The corn is done. I just have it just sitting in the juices on the pot. I'm sorry, sitting in the juices in the pot. And yeah, that's it. I did make the coffee. Oh my gosh, y'all, that caramel macchiato creamer. Listen, Starbucks who? I love Starbucks. Y'all haven't really seen me go to Starbucks much because a lot of times when I go, it's off of camera. But oh my gosh, I did a hot brew coffee. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that by now. The coffee was so good, and I can just imagine that it'd be even better cold. I started to pick up some cold brew coffee while I was in the grocery store, but I don't really know much about like good brands of cold brew coffee. So if you guys know of any that you think I should try, let me know in the comment section down below, and I would love to try them. Made it back home, and I just want to show y'all how it's looking so far. We're at 2 hours and 2 minutes left on the crock pot, and this is what it's looking like so far. I did kind of stir it up just a little bit around the edges. I forgot to put I forgot to put the cooking spray or line the pot, so I wanted to kind of stir around just to see if it would be like a sticky, stuck on mess, and it's actually not, which is a good thing. My son said it smelled really, really good in here. So in about another 2 hours, we're gonna chow down. I still have my whole bottle of sauce here. I don't feel like I need to add it right now. Maybe I'll add it once I put the penne pasta in there. You know, just to kind of give it a little bit more sauce, because I know those noodles will soak up what's currently in the pot. So I just wanted to give you guys just a quick update, like I said that I would. So I will check back with you guys when I either plate my meal or get ready to put my garlic bread in the oven. Y'all, I've shredded the chicken inside the little mixture that we dumped into the crock pot earlier. everything is good, y'all. It's really good. I didn't have to add any additional seasoning. I still have my full bottle here, unopened, of the garlic Parmesan sauce. I'm gonna still reserve that for when I dump the noodles in and add the last bit of Parmesan cheese from the second pack that I bought from the store. But I mean, the meat is so tender, y'all. It tastes so good. Look how it's falling off. That's crazy. It's really good. Is done, guys. Let me show you the final product. There we go, with my Coke on the side. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the post notification bell so you never miss another one of my uploads. I'm about to eat and watch some YouTube, unwind, and relax. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I'm filtered. Yeah.